Thank you for joining Waking Up with D. So today we're revisiting a favorite. I don't know if I'm going to get my old standby meal or what. I'm going to see what they have.
Welcome to Carbang Jr. Go ahead and order whenever you're ready, please.
Yes, I would like a Beyond Famous Starwood cheeseburger.
In a combo or just a burger today?
A combo and no mayo, please.
Okay, are you okay with the cheese on that?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Okay, what size for that combo?
If I could get large and then onion rings instead of fries.
Sure, what's the drink?
Diet Coke.
Okay.
And then fry sauce.
Alright, just a reminder, so that's off at the window and it'll be $13.05 for you.
Okay, and then what hours do you guys serve breakfast?
We serve breakfast until 11 a.m.
Okay, and you guys open, is it 7 or?
I think we open at 6.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much.
Of course.
But when I've done mukbangs here before, I don't think I ate the onion rings. So I need y'all to experience the onion rings at Carl's Jr. I know some of you guys don't have Carl's Jr. where you are. Some places it's called Hardee's, which to me is a really weird name. Oh wait, where's my debit card? Okay, here, it's in my pocket. So yeah. But let me know down below if you guys have a Carl's Jr. where you are. What do you order from Carl's Jr.? I used to get the Big Carl, and what that is, it has the 2 beef patties, it has the special sauce. Basically what it's trying to be is a Big Mac, and it's really good, you guys. But I don't know why, ever since they got the Impossible Burger at Carl's Jr., that's the only thing I want to order. So yeah, but Carl's Jr., they have a really good fry sauce, so I have to remember to ask them for it, or they always do forget. But at least at the intercom they always tell you, please remind us up here, because they refrigerate their fry sauce, so they put it in like a little small refrigerator. Like I've seen them grab for it, you know, it's not where the ketchup is and all that. But you know how I get with my sauce. That's when they forget or don't give me enough. You know, look at my necklaces, they don't look well. This shirt I got in New York, it says a bunch of different names in New York. New York is known for like Wall Street, Broadway, Soho, Uptown, Fifth Avenue, Met, South Street, Seaport, Brooklyn, in the house, Queens. What up, Queens? Queens is my place. Manhattan, Tribeca, Union Square, Bronx. Has the Statue of Liberty. So anyways, I love this shirt. I bought my mom the same one when I went to New York. You guys are going to hear me talk about New York a lot throughout my videos, because that trip was like, I had 2 trips to New York. They were trips of a lifetime. And I don't know, I just didn't come from a well-traveled family, but I came from a family, like my grandma always wanted to travel more, but like most of the people in my family had never flown on a plane, you know what I mean? So each of those things were very like big monumental moments in my life, every opportunity I get to travel. And like I always feel like my grandma's there with me, you know, like dang, if only she could see this, you know. And you guys, you're gonna hear different opinions about this. I wanted to take the Statue of Liberty tour, where you actually go onto Ellis Island and see the Immigration Museum, because I think that would be really, really cool, you know. But I didn't do that. You have to book the tickets in advance. The cost isn't too much, but an alternative to that, you can ride the Staten Island ferry for free and it passes right by the Statue of Liberty. You can get some good pictures. Go at night, you can see the Manhattan city skyline and the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, it's magical. It's absolutely beautiful. My friend and I went at like 9 or 10 p.m. and then we walked back to the subway, and we inadvertently walked right through Wall Street, and we saw that bull, the bull of Wall Street, that's like the statue, and there was like this little girl. It's an awesome image. I didn't get a great picture of it, or I would include it. But yeah, New York City is very magical. The thing that's really weird about walking around in New York City, like Manhattan area in particular, which is on all the movies, the borough in Manhattan there's 5 boroughs of New York. There's Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Queens. What we see on TV mostly is Manhattan. That's the big city. That's the Sex and the City vibe. That's where Broadway is. That's where Harlem is. That's where like Times Square is. That's where, what is that big park? How could I forget the big park name? That huge park. That's where that is. So anyways, there's a lot going on in Manhattan. But there's a lot, when there's construction on those buildings, there's like scaffolding, right? So there's these metal frames and then this like boarded construction, and you walk under it, but it feels very unsafe, you know? It feels very unsafe. So I would rather honestly just walk on the side of the street. Oh, and when you're in big cities, by the way, they just walk right out in front of you. They like don't have any, it's not cool, you know? Dang, this train. But anyways, yeah, they have no regard for like cars coming in and out. Like, oh, it's only your life, you know? Screw your life, right? That was very strange to see like people behave like that, because on the whole, I don't see people behave like that where I live. I think it is a bigger city thing, because I think people do that in Seattle too, and it's just like, yeah, I get it, you have places to go, but if you're dead, you really can't go anywhere, can you? Okay. Oh, my mask. No mask. Okay, so this opening is longer than I'd like for a mukbang, because I don't like to make videos too long. But there was a line at Carl's Jr., so... Oh, shoot. Hi. Thank you. And can I get fry sauce, too?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, thank you. I hope I haven't showed you guys the onion rings here before.
It's not for you. We'll have that right out.
Okay, thank you. I used to not really be an onion ring person, but I don't know what got me into it. Probably like eating so many fries and just getting tired of like subpar fries from certain places. It feels really good to be out and about. If you're holed up at home because of this demic or whatever the case is, get out, man. Go take a drive. Go pay your bills in person so that you're forced to go out and do something. Go mail a letter. Go mail a card to someone you love just saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. Just go out and do something, because it feels so good to be out and about. They're making this food fresh, all right. You know what? I don't mind waiting. If the food tastes good, I'll wait. I mean, unless I'm on like a work lunch, you know what I mean? But if it's like my own free time, I will wait, because one of the things that is so disgusting is eating food that you know has just been sitting there. you know, under a heat lamp or whatever. So if I will wait and take the fresh stuff.
And there's that for you.
Nice. Thank you so much. You too. Oh my gosh, you guys. Just the smell of the onion rings. Ooh, so tasty. Okay, I'm putting my little hand sanitizer on. You guys, I cannot wait. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. And that is my former prayer, by the way. When I got into this whole YouTube game, I don't like how I'm showing up. I'm showing up like very white. Okay, let's see. Maybe a little better. Okay, but when I got into this YouTube game, you guys, I saw some mukbangers that would pray, right? I know it's bad, but like, I don't always think to pray before I eat. And I do understand, like, the appropriate thing to do is to pray for your food. Like, I really do believe in that, but I don't. So I was like, am I going to pray before I eat? Because I don't want to be like a fake YouTuber and just do things for the look of it. So I thought, you know what, I'm not. Because I want to be consistent with who I am in real life. So instead, when I say like, thank you, Jesus, that's my prayer. Like, that's my praise to Jesus for the food. And honestly, that's like more like me. That's what I do anyways, in person. So I decided that's how I'm going to go about it. And that works for me. Okay, so look at this crunchy onion ring, you guys. Bite into it without any sauce. Yeah, so these are good. The sauce is like a typical fry sauce. Usually fry sauce is made with mayo and ketchup. I know that not all parts of the U.S. is fry sauce used. It's hard to see. It looks like Thousand Island basically in color. Oh, great. So here we're going to have the Impossible Burger. That's like a veggie burger. I'm going to take a lactate because there's a slice of cheese on there. Okay. Wow, it's not very cold. They didn't put like any ice in there. Okay. They put a lot of lettuce on it. Do you see this? We don't need the ends. You know what I mean? We don't need the white ends of the lettuce. I kind of feel bad for this guy right here. He has like a grocery bag or two from Safeway. I don't know if he's in his 50s or early 60s, but he looks kind of like lost. He might be trying to find the bus stop. Hopefully that's what he's doing. Whoa. Yeah, they didn't put any ice in this. That is not satisfying at all. Why do people get lazy? Like, you're getting paid. I know that it's not a glamorous job. I know people probably treat you like crap. But can you take pride in your work? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. The burger is good. The onion rings are really good. Last onion ring. But I really like their fry sauce. The fry sauce is really tangy. So good. The last few bites. That was good. That was really good. That burger was satisfying. The onion rings were good. I'm very glad I went here for dinner. Very glad to see you guys. And, excuse me. Thank you for being so awesome. Excuse me. If you've watched this whole video, OMG! Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. And please comment down below the lettuce emoji, hashtag lettuce. And also, please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Comment, like, hit that like button. Hit that like button, okay? Come on, come on. Share, and if you haven't hit that notification bell, go ahead and hit that. Every time I upload, you will then be notified. And lastly, most important, there is only one you, so don't forget to take care of you. Bye, you guys.